I want to start sharing some information on how to use your brain properly. There's left brain and right brain. Left brain is your business rules. It's like the computer. It says, well, has a lot of these if statements. If this happens, then do that, or do while statements like a computer does. Do this while this is going on, or else a lot of else, or else do that. Um, all computers all run on left brain type of thinking. It does not operate on right brain thinking. So it's important for you to understand when you are trapped in left brain thinking or right brain thinking. Left brain is the problem. Left brain will keep you constantly in the problem. Right brain is imagination. Right brain will see solutions. So we need to jump into our right brain. Right brain controls heart. Heart is love, happiness, any feelings that are good. Left brain would be, the problem. So it would be, this is what depression is. It plays the same story over and over and over again. Um, Left brain keeps you tied into the problem, where right brain gets you out of the problem. Right brain is the solution. Right brain will bring joy to your life. To stimulate your right brain, um, they years ago said, if see the beauty in a flower, and that's basically what it is. If you want to get more happiness, then you've got to stimulate your right brain. And if you're really, really left brain thinking, which I was for a long time when I was stuck in the problem, I couldn't even see a flower, let alone see the beauty in a flower. But to stimulate my right brain, I had to constantly look at nature, look at trees, look at birds, and see the beauty in it. Art stimulates right brain. Anything imaginative will stimulate right brain thinking. But here is some science of how the right and left brain think. The left brain is rational mind. It's particle. It sees the bigness, the hard aspect of our reality. It'll see the computer. It will see a solid rock. That anything that's particle is something that's solid. Anything that's wave is something you can't see. A solution is a wave that you can't see, where a particle would be the problem, which you can see and feel and touch. Okay, so the rational brain is particle focused, picks out the notes in a melody and letters in words, takes everything apart. The right brain is intuitive mind. It sees the wave, it feels the wave, focused, hears the melody, gets the message in a speech or writing, puts everything together. Left brain is analytical, analyzes everything, wants to know all the facts and details to find the logical explanation for everything. A lot of us in the problem are trying to find the solution, the logical, all of that. The right brain is holistic, combines and connects, processes all types of information simultaneously, sees the whole picture, makes quantum leaps. Left brain is literal, gives an exact meaning to things, wants a place for everything and everything in its place. This is like obsessive disorders or depression. It needs to have the same thing happening over and over and over again. The right brain is metaphoric, gives deeper meaning, connotations, imagines to things, allows new possibility. The left brain is verbal, forms and processes words. Your talker, your reader, your writer, recalls names and dates and spells. The right brain is emotional, creates feelings, intensity, passion. The left brain thinks in order of sequence. If A, then B. Right brain is imaginative, imagines dreams, makes up stories, knows how to play, wonders what if, senses new possibilities. Left brain is linear, processes things one step at a time, looks at how one thing follows another or causes another to happen. The right brain is spatial, relates your position to everything around you, helps you find your way around the house. It drives your car, walk, or run automatically. The left brain is mathematical, focuses on numbers, symbols, counts, looks for rules by which things relate, sees all things mathematical. The right brain is creative, comes up with new ways of doing things, envisions, solves problems. Your lover, artist, poet, inventor, musician. So those are very, very important stuff. Really pay attention. Are you right brain thinking or left brain thinking? Um, right now, while we're trying to solve some problems, right now, while we're trying to gain our own control, you need to be right brain thinking, because all of the left brain thinking has been years and generation of the same beliefs, the same business rules, the same actions over and over and over and over again. It's predictable. Um, it creates the causes of everything that we experience. You cannot jump out of all of your belief systems if you don't stimulate your right brain thinking. So that's a little bit of science that the Illuminati, the elites, do not want you to know. But this is where they've gone, these people know how to manipulate you because they're highly educated. They know psychology. They know sex sells. You will be motivated to go down any path that has a sex emotion to it, because on a subconscious level, sex is a reflection of love. We all are love, so we'll do anything for love. We'll buy a car if it's related to sex because we think we'll find a mate, which will give us the sex, which sex will give us the love feeling that we want. I would not listen or buy any product that is using sex sells. It is the most evil thing on the planet. A product or a music or a song, everything should be based on the beauty of it and not the sexual psychological manipulation to get you guided down a path that somebody else profits. So be aware of who is trying to manipulate you through the same stories that repeat over and over again, your same belief systems. Everything that we believe to be true turns out to be false. And that's why it's so hard to tell anybody a different story. It's because, well, that's your belief. And you cannot change somebody's belief system unless they want to change their belief system. And like, some people are really, really heavy into their belief systems with the Bible. You can't change their belief systems. But every single thing, every single part of your reality will all come down to what it is you believe. Just notice any statement that you make. Any statement you make, ask the question, do you really believe that? And you'll find that, yes, I believe that. So then you can recognize that everything that you experience boils down to what you believe to be true. And the Illuminati, these elite who have infiltrated churches, who have done everything possible to control what you believe to be true, is creating all of our reality. It's in our schools, it's in our justice systems, it's in our governments, it's in our education systems. They're all training you what to believe and what is true. And the wildness, the miracles, the curing of health without a pill, all will be in changing what you believe to be true. Because if you believe something different, then your actions will be different, and your actions that create your reality will be different. So if you want to experience a different reality, the key is to change what you believe to be true. Start using your right brain thinking. Ask the question, what is it I really, really want to believe in? And then ask yourself, what belief will it take for me to believe in something completely different? I'm not suggesting you believe in me. I'm suggesting listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice while you're calm and peaceful. And there's an information theory. You'll get the information to sustain those feelings. Be angry, ask those questions, you'll get a response that sustains anger. Peace out.